They said the modern people were only legends, guardians who lived between day and night, moving through shadows as easily as wind moves through leaves. But everything changed the night 14-year-old Lyra discovered she wasn't just a normal girl living in the dusty outskirts of Merowan Valley. It started when she caught her own shadow moving without her. At first, she thought she was dizzy, but then the shadow lifted its hand before she did, and pointed toward the dark forest everyone feared. Lyra froze. She had heard the stories. The forest was where the modern vanished centuries ago, leaving behind their whispered myths and impossible abilities. Her shadow pointed again, almost impatient. Against every ounce of logic, Lyra stepped forward. The moment she entered the forest, the world shifted, colors turned sharper, wind grew warmer, and faint blue lights floated like tiny spirits. Then she heard it, a voice calling her name, low and ancient, as if it had known her before she was even born. Lyra. She spun around. Her shadow separated from her body and took the form of a tall figure wrapped in silver mist. "You were modern born," it whispered. "And the night gate is waking." Lyra tried to speak, but her voice trembled. "I don't understand." The shadow extended a glowing hand toward her chest. In that instant, memories that weren't hers flashed across her mind, battles fought in moonlight, a kingdom of shadow walkers, and a prophecy, a child of two worlds will reopen the gate when light fails. Before Lyra could breathe, the ground trembled. The trees bent away from a massive dark crack opening in the air, like the sky was tearing. From within it, a beast formed of smoke and glowing red eyes emerged, snarling as it searched for something, her. "It senses the gatekeeper," the shadow warned. "Run." But Lyra didn't run. Instead, something fierce awakened inside her. She stepped forward, raised her hand, and her shadow returned to her body with a surge of power that felt like 1,000 stars spinning in her veins. The beast lunged. Lyra lifted her palm, and shadows exploded from her like a wave, striking the creature with a force that shook the forest. The beast dissolved into dust. Silence fell. Then the shadow figure returned, kneeling before her. "The modern did not vanish," it whispered. "They have been waiting for you." Lyra looked at the glowing crack, the night gate pulsing like a heartbeat, and somehow she understood, she wasn't meant to hide from the darkness. She was meant to rule it. And as she stepped toward the gate, shadows swirling around her like a crown, the world finally remembered the name it had forgotten for centuries.